Good day to one and all. So same day for me as it was yesterday. And I did say I'm not doing no more, didn't I? Which I've done a few little odds and bits. Believe it or not, I've actually, we've brought, exchanged some of the food from the fridge over there to over here. This fridge, although it looks massive, is actually smaller compared to our fridge out there. We're struggling to fit everything in there that we have in there to in here. Definitely am going to need a new shelf, so I am going to have to look into that now ASAP. I've only just worked it out. So look, if I just take you in there, look, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. These doors do need flicking around. I don't know where I'm going to put all my sauces and stuff. It really is a lot smaller. These drawers, they're jam-packed. And the top one I can't even open. But got to bear in mind now, that freezer is bigger than ours, but that food in there did actually come out of Dan's EcoFlow one. It's not an EcoFlow one, our portable one. So that portable one now is totally empty. So the freezer aspect of it is definitely bigger than what I've got in the van. But yeah, I've had to take stuff out because look, the bread wouldn't fit in there. Some of the ice creams I had to throw away. They just wouldn't fit in there. Anyway, it's break time. Coca-Cola break time for me. Now I also had I think it's quite confusing for a few of you, which this has been happening. Whereas I was like 3 vlogs ahead or something like that, 3 or 4 vlogs ahead. But with the travel trolls, we were 1 vlog ahead. And what we were doing is, so you were seeing stuff on the travel trolls coming over to here, and already then you'd see, like, let's say the microwave and the toaster in place, and things were happening on the travel trolls, but then wasn't happening on the Mazzy channel. So it was quite confusing. So I'm going to try and be conscious about that a little bit more now, and not try and film the same stuff. I mean, we try not to anyway, but if you're seeing stuff in the background like toasters, rugs, and it's all nice and tidy, but on Mazzy's vlog it's still a mess, then that's hard to hide. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to hide. Anyway, I've only turned the camera on really because I am calling this one it for the day. But I did get a little parcel. I am expecting some stuff today via Amazon to try and now cover up my wires with these cabinets. But anyway, this arrived last night, so I bought some of these diffuser things. Now, believe it or not, I've never in my worldly life have ever had these, ever. So I've got some of these. Now, the only reason I bought these, actually, if I'm totally honest, because the lovely Tracy left that for me. Bless her. And it smells fresh and lovely. So I bought like just empty bottles. I did then see some that had flavours in it, and I thought, no, just buy empty bottles and then just buy my refill as I go along. So that's it, that's it. So I've got 4 of these. They're only like about $7.99, proper glass. I'm pleased with the size actually, because I was scared they were going to be a little bit smaller. And these came free with it actually. They didn't say they were sending these reeds with it. So I've worked it out. Each bottle should have 4. Might want a bit more than that, but I don't know yet until we get going. So I'm just going to fill some of these bottles up. Like I said, I've never had these before, ever. Never in my worldly life. To be fair, I would have thought this was an old-fashioned thing, this reed business. A bit like when, you know, people used to have pop puree. Now, do I share that all amongst the 4 bottles? Do I fill the whole 4 bottles up to the top? I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit like pop puree, is it? Like sort of old-fashioned? I don't know. That's the way I see it, but I could be totally wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go with it. Do you know what this smells like? I don't know what it is, but it smells like your man has just come... Oh, a man, sorry. It's just come out the shower smelling all fresh and hunky and walking across the house. That's what it smells like. Right, so I'm going to try and split that evenly between the 4. Let's just bring you down. And that's all I'm going to film now today. And then all I've got to do is worry a little bit about dinner. but that's not a worry because I know what I'm doing, Dan. And tomorrow, I think that's going to take the whole bottle, isn't it? Oh, that's leaky a little bit. And tomorrow we are actually moving in here properly. So we're going to be in the van again. Well, that's how we think anyway at the moment. It's sort of up to us really, to how we feel about it. There we go. So that's trash as well. So get rid of that. Stick them on. So you don't need these now, do you? Now, depending on how many reeds you have, which I didn't know, depending on how strong. So if you only had, like, let's say 2 reeds, it's going to be mild smell. So if you don't want it overpowering. And the more reeds you have, the more stronger it is. Anyway, we'll go with this. I might not like this as yet. I can't... Oh, if I'll be totally honest, I'm not sure if I can really see this working. I don't know. Let's get 4 in each. Yeah, this might be overpowering. I can smell it quite strong now. But anyway, we'll go with it. I don't know where I'm going to put them, if I'm totally honest. Put one in the bathroom. I've got to be careful because these are going to fall and spill, knowing my luck. Throw that away. Right, we want one in the kitchen, do we? Just because, you know, to disguise like little... these are new keyrings I got made up, look. Not fantastic. Alright, it won't fit in your pocket, but they'll never go in our pocket anyway. There would be no need for that to be in our pocket. That'll get rid of kitchen smells. I'm thinking maybe one over here somewhere. Yeah, we'll see. We'll work it out, won't we? That'll be alright there just for now. For now. This is a new candle I did get, look. Look at this, look. And look how posh this is, look. Thank you. Please leave an honest review. Haven't taken the bottle out yet. It looks so posh. Very nice. And it smells amazing. Natural blend of Felina. Right, anyway, look. So I've got 2 left, haven't I? One for the bathroom, definitely. Just put that on our little shelf there, look. It smells nice in here. I had to move the electronic thing up there because if you're sitting there, you know, and then all of a sudden you catch it at the wrong time, in your face that will be, won't it? Or if you're bending down wiping yourself, oh, God help ya. Right, this one I think I'm going to put in our bedroom. I won't interfere with Dan's bedroom. Oh, look how pretty it is. I still forget how pretty this is. And I'll just leave that there, look. I do have this on now, though. Actually, that might conflict. That might be conflicting with the smells there, mightn't it? I'll leave it there and see how it goes. Just one more thing I wanted to do today. Ooh. I wanted to get my feather duster out, and what I am going to do, I'm going to actually have this permanently screwed. Actually, I thought about this, and I'm going to put it over there in the gas cupboard, and I think this is going to need it today as well, because look at that, look, it goes well long. It's still got loads on there, look. I'm going to need this today because we've had like the little black midges, if they're on top of my units and stuff. So let's go round. Look how long that is. I can't even express how long that is. And it's still got loads left. See, look. I think I always remember, right, I moved into my flat 1999. Oh, there is something up there, look. Oh, it's just a mark on the wall, is it? Yeah, and I don't know if you all remember those. Let's go up here because there is stuff up there actually. And if you remember, like I think they were like more like, look how dirty that is up there. I think that's like drill dust, because when I was up on top of this unit, I could see like a lot of unit drill dust up there as well. Anyway, you know, like, I want to say like the red, yellow and blue or something on a little stick. That I always remember having one there. Never bought any again though. Right. So I don't really know how to feather dust. I've never had to really do it before because I've never had high ceilings. don't know, it feels very, not very, yeah, look. That's what I'm hearing and feeling. It needs a bit more padding on that bit, doesn't it? Let's just go around. Yeah, this is where there was loads of sort of dust. I did try to wipe it. It's actually on that wall up there as well. I don't know if you can see that. So the whole house needs doing with this, don't it? Look at that, look. Love it. I'm like Kim and Aggie, aren't I? And yeah, God bless her soul. I do know about Kim passing away. I was absolutely devastated and upset. They were like me idols, them two. They were brilliant. I loved watching them. It's probably why it's probably why I loved Clinging so much, because I used to watch them. I've polished all that bit there anyway, haven't I? I didn't up here, look. This is well handy actually, because look, there is going to be loads of areas I can't get to. It's very scratchy though, I don't like it. The plastic's too much on it. But I'll tell you where I do know where there is a cobweb. Well, there was one up here. Right, anyway, that's about it. So this is where I want this to live. I'm just going to the bathroom, see if there's any in there. Oh, I have actually bought loads of little dots now to put on every single cupboard, because although it doesn't sort of make it, you know, excellent, it does soften the blow a little bit. Right, this is where I want this to live, so I'm just going to stick it in there so I can always get to it. Actually, I'll probably be better this side, won't it? Is that... I think this is a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I do. I think this is a bad idea. Oh, that's alright. Leave it there, look. Right, I don't think there's going to be much more exciting happening now. We've moved up from over there. We are permanently here now. Not in the van, not sleeping in this. Will be tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. It all depends on how I feel and how how things go, basically. But anyway, yes, I'll just see you in the morning. There's nothing else I'm filming today. See you in the morning. I'll put you really high up. Well, I've just been editing, but Dan has actually come in with a parcel for me. Now, Dan normally would open my parcels, but I think he's leaving this one to me. So let's have a look. We've got another one as well, actually, to Mazzy and Dan, so I'm guessing that's the travel trolls, but the full postage hasn't been paid on that. I'm going to be honest, we don't usually pay that, so I don't know if Dan's going to pay it. It's not about the money. It's not about the money at all. Oh, wow. Right, okay, it's pink. It's pink. What on earth? What is it? What? Ah, really? Cool. Mazzy Queen off the kitchen. I've actually had one of these. Fantastic. So who's this from then? Wayne Lee. Oh, bless you. Oh, you really didn't have to. So, it doesn't say a message or anything. It just says from Wayne and Lee. Thank you both so much. Let me get... Oh, hold on. Let me just deal with this. It's ready to upload. There we go. Right. Let's have a look what I'm going to look like in the kitchen with me new apron. Me apron. This is cool. Now, I wouldn't usually wear an apron, of course. But now I've got a real kitchen. Why not? Very nice. I don't know what I look like in it. Let's see if I can tie it at the back. And I love it because you've got a pocket as well. You can actually like keep your phone or something in there, can't you? Your knickknacks. See if I can do this. I'll go and show Dan. Yeah, I did actually have one of these. I don't know where. Oh, it's probably out in the shed with all the other stuff. Fantastic. Thank you, Wayne and Lee. I'm going to be proper, ain't I? I can be like the next Delia Smith in the kitchen. Got the look going on and everything, look. Love it. Thank you so much. Do you know what? I probably will wear that and all. We'll go and show Dan, see what he thinks. If he's not busy. Here, honey, look.
Queen of the what?
Oh, let me put. Oh, I did fold it up.
Kitchen. Oh, what's for tea?
Don't know. Ask Mike.
Michael.
Mike, microwave. Well, thank you both so much. A bit overwhelming with all the lovely gifts and cards we've been having, if I'm totally honest. I'm going to keep this. You know, sometimes you do have to make a dinner and you don't want it to either go on your clean pyjamas or your clean white get up and you're doing spaghetti bolognese or something. This will come in handy. I will use this. I might make that a thing every time. Like Dan's got one. He's got a deep fried Dan one that needs washing. Yeah, I'm going to keep this down here with me other little dribs and drabs. I'm going to make that a thing every time, like I'm doing my cooking videos. I'll wear that. I just thought every time I'm doing my cooking videos I can wear that, and then I have to get one for a cleaning one, don't I? Pottering around, be like the next Kim and Aggie. Right, well, that's that. I ain't filming no more. That's my day. Still got the same Coke. Cheers. See you in the morning. I am literally just pottering around. I keep picking the camera up. No, it's not the next day. So I went out, I had to go to the van, and I thought, do you know what? I'll bring in some of my bathroom me bits. So, oh, what's that? Oh, that's just a, oh, I see. Yeah, we had some men in here yesterday. I wasn't here. Trying to make sure the water was on and testing all this. So Dan's got the top shelf. I think one's bigger than the other. He's put the wrong one. He's given me the small one. He's actually given me the small one. I don't want to climb into the shower. I was supposed to have the bigger one. I have more products than Dan. Let me just put this in the wash. The bin. Yeah, that's how it's getting now, isn't it? I'm getting tired and saying stupid stuff. Right, anyway, it don't matter. Right, so I need to get this out. I need to get stuff out that I need over there. Oh, shower gel, yeah. That's it. Moved it up there so these can go over. I'm really pleased with these, and they're so sticky as well. Highly recommend those. So if you remember, I do have like the corner units that were supposed to go in a corner, not realising it's kind of diagonal there. Now if this had been big enough, wide enough, then I could have had them there, but I can't. Right, so these can go over there as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to stand in the shower a little bit. There we go. I do have two sponges, one for me girly places, let's just say, because you don't really want to use the same sponge for your face as well, do you? Oh, you can move your stuff in now as well. Oh, honey, come here a minute.
What?
I'm sure you've given yourself the bigger shelf up there.
They're exactly the same size.
No.
The same size.
They're not. One was bigger and smaller than the other.
Same size.
Right, you can have the shower gel then, because I've got the toothpaste. So we've both got to sacrifice a little bit of space for that. There we go. I've got the toothpaste, you can have the shower gel on your one. There we go, put your thingy up there, yeah? There we have it. Dan needs to bring his stuff in. Love it. Just pop that up there. So that's actually freed up some space in there now. I know what you're all going to say about my electric toothbrush. Take the head off. I don't want to be messing with that every day. Keep taking my head off that toothbrush. No chance. No way, Jose. So I did have to leave some stuff in the van, obviously. So, you know, spare shampoos and stuff like that. So, but so far, that's about everything. Right, next thing, I do want to measure for the fridge shelf. Dan said, is it in my toolbox? What? How would I know where it is in your toolbox? There we have it. I'll tell you what, his tools are coming right handy. Right, so I need to go measure a fridge shelf. Right, here we go. Let's give this a measure. And then I'm going to take note and get onto Amazon and see if I can order one. They weren't expensive anyway, but you've got to find the right size, haven't you? So what's the depth? Now, is this inches or centimetres? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask Dan, ain't I? Let's just do centimetres. So that's about... It's annoying when it doesn't quite make a centimetre, isn't it? Because that don't quite make a centimetre now. It says 30 and a half, 30.5. And that's by 41. Right, let's get on Amazon. Let's have a look. So I finally have actually managed to find a shelf. It's the only one I can find. I did look into, actually you can get these custom made, and by the time I did everything, the measurements and everything like that, it turned out to be 80 quid. Don't get me wrong, I probably would have had to have paid it because we desperately, I think that we need that third shelf or second shelf. I can't remember how many it is now. So anyway, I did find one online. It wasn't on Amazon or anything. So it's the exact same width, but it's going to come up shorter. It's going to come up to about there. So I don't think that's too bad because most fridges do have a shorter one up the top anyway, don't they? Ours do out there, has a smaller one. So that'll be fine for up the top and just for your little butters and stuff like that, block of cheese or whatever. So yeah, that's on its way. Now that was £11 something, a massive difference. By the time I paid VAT and everything on that though, that brought that up to £14 something. And then you had to pay your postage. Standard postage was $3.99 or something. So I thought, well, just get next day delivery. So let's just hope I will get it for next day delivery now, because I have actually paid for next day delivery, which only still brought that up to just literally £19 something, just under 20 quid. So I can put that back now. That's took some stress off. So I have just also been measuring this for, it's a universal black glass top. Now I wouldn't be using it necessarily for like a chopping board, but just more space to put things, you know, when I'm cooking and stuff. So what I have found is the width is exact right, but the length, now if I was to go from back here, the length would bring it dead on correct. But I don't know then whether that's going to work out right. Or if you don't put it onto the back bit there, then it comes out and it sticks out about there. So at this moment in time, I'm not really worrying about that in a minute. But that is an option. And they're cheap as well. They're only about 22 quid, something like that on Amazon. And if you don't know about these, check them out on Amazon. I hadn't a clue about any of these. It's from you lot that gave me the advice on. Actually, it was a lovely Sarah and April that initially gave me she emailed me. And she showed me this one for like a big chopping board. Which I didn't really want because I'm not going to be using it as a chopping board or food prep or anything like that. It literally would be just for space to put some things, you know. But yeah, they do all sorts though. If you're lacking kitchen space and you want to hide, I find that strange that that's not covered anyway, if I'm totally honest. Even in my house before me and Dan were together, I always had to lift up the big glass lid. It was quite a big sort of oven, if I'm totally honest, you know. Yeah, probably the same size, if not bigger than that, really. And yeah, even that had a glass lid. I thought it was like a safety feature. Don't know. That's another reason of maybe getting them as well, if you have kids around the place as well. Definitely a safety feature. You think by the time you've stopped cooking on that, that's still hot, isn't it, for half an hour? Right, also something I've just measured up also. I had a list of stuff that I wanted to measure up. Is for a cabinet under the sink in the bathroom. Just somewhere to put like your little extra, you know, toilet rolls and stuff like that. Not a big fan of them, if I'm totally honest. But, you know, being in there still such a small space, I'm thinking of utilising the little area under the sink. Just gone and measured it actually, and this item will fit. Just cheap and cheerful, don't get me wrong, but if it holds a toilet roll, that's fine. Don't get me wrong, all the furniture in these static caravans are cheap and cheerful anyway. Even these, you know, they're not proper oak wood or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna just show Dan, suggest it to Dan and see what he thinks. Well, I wasn't expecting this today, and my battery's really low. I've only just put a new one into that. So this has just arrived. Straight away, look. It looks like a return again. Definitely been opened. You can tell by this. I've not touched this, have I, honey? Absolutely not.
What's your point?
It looks, well, I had this same problem when I was doing the waxing, didn't I? So anyway, all I'm worried about is if it's got a handle. Let's open it up and see if it's got a handle. All right, yes! Yay! Now that's what I was missing.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, mop my floor, cook my tea.
Right, so that one's going back. I'll keep my one. Look at the state of it, look. Ew. And good morning to one and all. It is really early, really early. But I'm up early because I've got to return a parcel today. So yeah, I did get the mop from Next, and oh, what a nightmare returning that. This is why I don't return things ever. And I get so annoyed when people are like, return it, just return it. It's not as simple as that. So anyway, I was on the phone. I can not only imagine getting on for an hour yesterday, 2 necks being passed from one person to another, to another, to another. Finally getting it sorted. I still don't really know if this is 100% today, but they're supposed to be coming here to collect their mop. Their stupid blimmin' mop. Could have gone to Tesco's and just brought myself one. Right, anyway, yeah, so I've come in nice and early to give that a wrap. So I'm not moaning this morning. Got it all printed out, but I do have to tape up the box because if you remember, it arrived to me all broke. Oh, so anyway, we had our nice takeaway last night. Did I really enjoy it? No, not really. It wasn't. I don't know. It's just never as good as I always remember it being. I had the wrap yesterday. I literally threw away most of the wrap. Majority, I want to say majority, but all the filling was just onion, so I just ate the chicken inside it, and then just that tiny handful of chicken. Oh no, potatoes, sorry. And then later on, I actually then had 3 slices of Dan's pizza because they were tiny ones like that, so I had three of those, which was quite nice. So yeah, but I don't know, waste the money really. Don't know, the takeaways around here, as nice as they are, they're just not as good as, you know, if you live in a town or somewhere, are they? I'm not doing a massive job on this because they didn't go to the effort of sending it to me, did they? Oh, okay, right, it's got my name and address and stuff on there. I better take that off then, I suppose. Or is that a returns label? Oh, is that supposed to go inside the box? Returns. Important. Please place all items. Please only attach 1 returns label per parcel, regardless of the items. Right, so I do have a returns label then. I could just stick that one on then, couldn't I? Is it the same address? It certainly is. No, I think I'll stick this one on. Do I have to put that inside here though, so they know whose it is? I don't know. I've just shoved that returns, that label thing, I've just shoved the whole lot in there. Don't know if it's the right thing to do or the wrong thing. I don't know how to return stuff, it's annoying. there we have it. It is what it is. Right, I've not even had my cuppa yet. And actually, I always drink a pint of water before I have my cuppa. I've not even had half of that yet. So I did come in here last night, dusky evening, to see what the lights looked like at night. It looked really good, really nice. If anything, a little bit too bright, if I'll be honest. But then that's when you've got your remote control, you can dusk it down and stuff like that. So I don't know if I mentioned, did I get some cloths? I don't know if I mentioned this one. But anyway, I got some cloths sent to me kindly, and they're sage green. Thank you very much. Not sure who they're from because they didn't have a little message or anything. I might have mentioned this on this video already. I just can't really remember. So anyway, I did put my mop handle together. It's alright. It's actually not too shabby. So I just got to go and put it on my mop now. That's a bit annoying, though. When you're putting your mop handle down, you have to turn it into it like that. But that's fine. I can deal with that. At least I got my mop.